What's going on, guys? Coach Spence over here at Max Out for another Coach's Corner. Today, I am bringing you a little bit of nutrition advice, something we haven't touched on much, but I think is a necessity now that we're all at home a lot, probably falling into a little bit of bad habits, getting in a little bit of a funk. So the first thing that I always say is not to overcomplicate things. So what I mean by that is a lot of people go on Instagram, Facebook, and find all of these new fad diets thinking that, this works for them, so it has to work for me. That's not necessarily true. There is a trend that we're going to talk about at the end with those fad diets, but let's get to it. First, you want to get your calories for maintenance. Couple ways that you can do that. Number one, you can hit the DMs and you can ask me to do the calculations for you. I'll send them to you right away. Another way that you can do this takes a little bit of time, but each meal, write down what you eat, see if you can read the nutrition label, get the calories, log it. Then you can go in online. I like to use Healthline or calculator.net. 3 online calorie calculators. Now what you want to do is you want to take the average of all of the calorie calculators that you use. Do 3, compare it to the calories you got on your 3-day food log, and those are your calories for weight maintenance. Now, easy ways to think about weight loss. So, anyone that loses weight is going to want to start at a 250 to 500 calorie deficit. What I mean by that, your calories in are less than the calories out. Next, we want to talk about weight gain. I know a lot of athletes are probably looking at this, so I wanted to touch on it a little bit. With weight gain, all it is 250 to 500 calories of a surplus. What I mean by that is calories in are greater than calories out. So now that you have your calories, you're thinking, do I want to lose weight, do I want to maintain, or do I want to gain? Either way, I recommend sticking to whole foods. I like to follow an 80-20 rule. Some people like to follow a 90-10, but it's whatever works for you. It's whatever is going to be sustainable. And what I mean by the 80-20 and the 90-10, 80% of the day, I eat whole foods. What I mean by that is foods with no label. Your whole grains, your fruits, your vegetables, animal product for protein. I know some people are vegan out there. So there are a bunch of things like beans, lentils, vegetable, plant-based protein sources that you can do. So if there is no label, they don't have to list the ingredients. They don't have to list the content. Probably pretty good for you. My final thoughts here that I hope you guys are going to take away from this. As I touched on before, these fad diets that you're looking at, all of the fad diets have one common thing. Weight loss diets equal calorie deficit. All of them adjust their macronutrients just to kind of market themselves in a different way, but all of them end with a deficit. So, the 250 to 500 calorie deficit, the basic nutrition thought, it's going to help you. So, another thing that I like to preach is sleep. If you can get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night, that is going to help with weight maintenance. That's going to help with weight loss. That's going to help with weight gain. And then hydration. What I like to tell people, especially for people that are trying to lose weight, is have an 8-ounce glass of water before each meal. You're just going to feel a little bit more full. So this was Nutrition 101. This is going to be part 1 of a series of things that I'm going to do on nutrition next week. I'm going to touch on macronutrients. I'll touch on an athletic one. And I'll teach you kind of how to adjust your macronutrients after you get your calories. So this has been a Coach's Corner with Spence. Hope to see you guys on Zoom. Don't forget to click that like button. Go check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Whatever you guys have, check us out. Hope to see you in class.